Hello everyone, it's Golden Self here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Union of Britain, where, okay, first of all, I'm playing on 1.1 now, the 1.1 beta, I should say. So, and I'm also using a bunch of mods that haven't technically updated, like the colored buttons, more icons for this sort of thing. You can see there's a whole bunch of this. I think it's called I forget what it's called, more theater icons, I believe. And I'm not going to really worry about that too much, but it's handy sometimes, like for example for military police. There's one right here. Yeah, why did I pick this color? There's one in here that is like, it says MP on it. There. So that's pretty cool. Or you could make it, since this is the People's Re-Education Forces, we could make it, where is it on here? Oh, there isn't one. Okay, my bad. That's in a division template and it's always there. There's a fist icon you can use for this as well, if I wanted to change that icon. But that's all right. We'll leave it like this. So now I know I can look at this at a glance and see, hey, there's my military police unit. So that's cool. And they seem to be doing their thing in Baghdad. I also have, more importantly, I have the this isn't enough. I have the enhanced AI peace deal mod on. Sorry for the framiness here. It happens. It's happening. What are you assigned to? I don't know, because you're not over in Iraq, if that's your job. You're walking over there. Oh, okay, you're doing that. Okay. Let's assign another one to this. Let's just assign all these to that, I guess, so that it's not confusing. Alright, so we're here, and looks like we were about to finish Ethiopia, and I'm streaming, by the way. Let's see if there's anybody in chat to say hello to. There was somebody here a minute ago, but I think they left before I started really like streaming. I think last time I streamed, I was working on my kind of stream exclusive Japan canon to South America game, and that brought at one point almost 30 people, which was pretty amazing for me. I mean, usually it's like one or two, that, if any, that show up at all during the stream. I think a lot of it had to do with that excellent title, Japan Canon to South America, and it might have even been a better series for the channel, to be honest, because it's so dang fun. So you're both moving in there. I think we're going there, but that is stupid. I think we will assign you to this. How many divisions are assigned to this? 13 and 6. 6 is too many for this. Let's make it, let's see, there's 3 in there. Let's just make it 3. So we'll take off, we will take off let's see, that guy, it's 4. We'll do this, I guess, and we'll assign them to this as well. So now this shouldn't support this. You're working on that. You're supporting that. You are doing nothing, and the others, what are you doing? You're supposed to be assigned to this. 5 divisions. Who else assigned to this? Alright. You don't need to then. Go ahead and do that. 4. That's fine. I'll just let him finish up. So, in here, meanwhile, I'm gonna delete one. You delete this and draw a new one here. And tell them to do that. So that's happening. So this seems like it's done. I'm gonna take the rest of you included, and let's see. I've got different divisions selected here. Okay, I've got cavalry, and these are partly from the Harold Alexander army. I think I'm over caffeinated right now. It's causing me to have some trouble speaking for some reason. That's my theory. Alright, we just moved into here. You're moving out because of supply. I think what we should do is as soon as we get some more... Oh, yeah, I remember what I need to do now. What we're going to do is shorten this. Let's see. Supply. This is the border, right? Come on. There it is. Okay. Hello, people in chat. What we got here is a supply zone that only can support 4 units. So I'm going to make sure there's only 4 units assigned to this. Alright? And I'm going to assign the rest up here. So, we'll do this. Assign everybody there. And then we'll take like 4 of these that already are kind of in low supply. And keep them assigned to this. So now, everybody else will come up to here to where there's actually like room for them. And we can just expand this border like this, and I'm going to come back to here so that it's extra explicit that they should not go down there. And that should be a good start, and then we'll go again to here. That should work. What is the supply situation here? Looks good. So all these guys have to do, don't do that. There's no need to attack. I mean, looks like they're winning. So that's fine, I guess. So I guess that's okay. Didn't realize they would do that, but... They're like 15 divisions in there are screwed. What we gotta do though, most importantly, is get here before they can. So I'm gonna wait until a few more divisions get there. Meanwhile, we are planning an invasion of Sicily, but that's not gonna be for a little while. We have 20 divisions ready to do that. And some of them are still getting organized. Tell me you are getting organized though, right? Yes, you are. They don't quite have the they don't have the manpower to reinforce. And this is something that I wanted to check real quick before I got into this too much. Have I yet gotten rid of the national spirit, the war to end all wars? No, I have not. That's good. That's important. There's a national focus to get rid of it somewhere in here. That will increase my manpower a lot. I only have 25% of my actual manpower because of that. So how can I get rid of the war to end all wars? Is it something I just have to wait for? I'm pretty sure there's there's a national spirit, there's a national focus for it somewhere. None of these seem really likely to be that though. How can I get rid of the war to end all wars? I should have looked into this. Critical population minus 25%, sorry. And he rules the waves. It can't be one of these. This is pointless. I mean... There it is. Military Training Act. We gotta get this pronto. No template for motorized? Oh, I see. I'm not using the motorized anything. I will be though. In fact, I could already edit my infantry to have more, I think I will right now actually. Let's see. Colonial Garrison infantry improved. See, this was a mistake that I didn't know what I was doing at this time. Some of these are infantry improved and some of these are infantry divisions, but the infantry division is the same as infantry improved right now, I believe. Well, infantry improved is actually has one more support unit. So what I need to do is go to find all of my divisions that are and the way to do this is, first of all, I'm going to say take all my infantry divisions and change their icon to like rainbow. Where's the rainbow? Alright. What, you can't save that? It just automatically keeps it? Okay. That works, I guess. So now I can look at my army and I can see, aha, rainbow, 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 rainbow. Well, this one's in battle. I'm not going to do that one right now. Rainbow, 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 and I've got to do all of these. And I should switch them over to infantry improved. That way I don't have to have 2 separate templates for the same thing. That's the plan here. That's what we're aiming to do once I get all these selected. You're in combat. It should lower the organization a bit. Oh, crud. Alright, I guess I have to do it like this. So first of all, we'll take Montgomery. And take all of these. And this is the worst thing. We need 500 manpower. You know what? Maybe I'll wait until I get rid of the stuff. But for now, I'll just keep them rainbows. Alright, moving on. Unpausing. What are you doing? You have no orders. I rebased you in Malta and told you to go there for some reason. We have a bunch of submarines raiding down there. Did I send anybody to here yet? No, okay, I guess it's the guys that I rebased to Malta that I wanted to send. If I can. If I had to guess. Oh, this. I forgot about this. It says there's 3 divisions assigned to this. I guess they're coming. Don't know why you're going that way, but... Why don't you go this way? And you go this way. Because I don't want to do a river crossing if I can avoid it. Available war goal, conquer Belgium. Take Vlaanderen from Belgium. When did I do this? Expires 10 July 1941. I mean, it's not a bad idea. I think I'm just going to let it slide for now, though. For right now, France is holding off Germany surprisingly well. I think did they extend to Maginot? Yes, they did. Look at that. So they actually have some forts here along the Belgian and Luxembourgian border. So, I mean, it's not as much as they do here, 10 forts and all, but all along this, but they did extend it a bit. So that's probably helping them a little bit. And they have, of course, they have Denmark helping. Well, it seems like that's not much good. Are you in that? You're not in a faction. You're not in a faction. You're not in a faction. It'd be great if I can get you to join mine. Not really, I guess. Probably just rather join the Comintern if they go communist. So how many guys are here yet? Recon Company. German interest in Scandinavia. Gradually intensifying diplomatic threats against Denmark and Norway. Well, I don't think that's really much of a concern anymore. They're all on their way here, and a lot of them are coming through the freaking Libyan desert, where there's no supply. Yet, it doesn't seem to be showing me... Oh no, there it is, yeah, 6 out of 4. So be it. What are you doing? You don't have a battle plan. Why don't you assign to this? As a matter of fact, why don't you assign to this? What are you coming back for? You're coming back to repair. That's fine. What's going on in Malta right now? There's 40 subs repairing. Actually, you know what? You should rebase to control right click here, rebase to there. And over here, did you guys get repaired yet? How about you? 14 destroyers sitting here. 51 destroyers. Quite a lot more destroyers than you need. Why don't I take off... wait a minute, crap. Why don't I take... So got like 4 heavy ships there. We only need like 12 destroyers. I'll give you 15 just for the hell of it. Alright. I'll have you go here. You go here. Yeah, abort for now. Just because I'm going to merge them. I don't really need to do it that way, but I will. And you all. Are you repairing? You're still repairing as well. You know what? I'm going to have you rebase to here. Sinai. Capacity 20. No, maybe not. Maybe we'll rebase you to here. Alright, so now we got a bunch of destroyers here. 50 of them. And we've got more. You're way over the naval capacity there. The naval capacity here is 100. And you have 68. Perfect. So you should be coming back to Malta right now, right? Cancel reparation task. Repair now. There you go. Now you'll go to Malta. And you 40 subs, 3 destroyers. I'm gonna take the destroyers and send them to here. I need to kind of get a handle on all this naval stuff that is not going so well. I've not been taking care of it. Currently repairing Malta. Do you want to cancel this? Fine, repair. I guess they'll go back to their mission when they're done repairing. So I think they're convoy raiding up here. But we don't have air superiority in the Tyrrhenian Sea, so that's probably why we have problems. Yep. And we'll get... I don't know that we'll get air superiority in the Tyrrhenian Sea even after we take over Sicily, because they just have a lot of planes. I don't know. I'm not sure I have more than them. In fact, I'm pretty sure I do not. Only 1422 fighters. I should be making more. Oh yeah, I'm really not making enough. And I should be making the latest kind too. I think I'm just gonna grab that tech without even considering it. The Spitfires. And how many factories do I have? 109. What am I building? A few more factories. And artillery, infantry equipment 1? Jesus. Oh, I saw it. I get it. That was my old production line. Crap. Well, I guess we're gonna make 2 of these then. We're good on artillery. I guess we just need to keep making more fighters. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make more of those as soon as we can. We don't have the pilots to staff them, but we should at least make them. And we need steel. How many factories do we have working? We have a decent amount. 45 factories doing work. Okay, we know. That's expected. Alright, so now you're here. And repairing? Doesn't seem to be... Oh, there's some repairs you need to do. Strength, 80.2%. Total hourly maximum repair power is 75%. 9 ships needing repair, we will gain 0.08 each hour. So it doesn't require manpower to repair, that's good. Improved artillery upgrade 2 is done. I guess we should go for excavation 4, or start looking at nukes. Battlefield support. Ground support plus 20%. I think we should get this. We need to start worrying about our air superiority against Italy a bit more. Or we could go for the Crusader. I think planes are more important for us though. As Great Britain, as Union of Britain. We're not really going to get to do much with tanks. We just can't afford it. One good thing about tanks is they don't require as much manpower as infantry, but neither do planes, right? I mean, how many infantry does it take do you need for, what's the manpower requirement of a plane? 20, right? So that's pretty great if you have low manpower. So I'll go ahead and grab direct ground support, the next level of direct ground support. And I need to spend some political power on a new recruitment policy, just a little bit, for a little while anyway. Now what do we have here? We've got a giant destroyer fleet. Here's what's more like a heavy fleet. Okay, so we have a sub in here for some reason. Why don't you rebase to Malta? So that it merges up with the other. It probably won't do that automatically, will it? Go there. Alright, and gotta keep Britannia ruling the waves here. Sunk 1 enemy ships. Cool, that's cool. You can see what their battle record is. Got a lot of battle records here. I think I'm going to turn on for this fleet automatic split off. In other words, the most damaged ships split off on their own to return to the home base preparation, while the main fleet is still doing its current task. The risk is that the detached ships can be attacked on the way home, of course. But I think that's okay for us because we have complete naval superiority. The amount of ships to split off depends on the priority settings as well as the severity of a single ship damage. Priority settings. Is there a priority setting here? Oh, okay, it's this stuff. Repair priority high. I feel like they spend too much time repairing, possibly. And I have a lot of ships, so maybe I will enable that. And tell them to do patrol. Here, here, and here. How many ships do you even have left, Italy? Still have ships somewhere. I need to also get some ships patrolling down here, but then again, there's nothing else that they control here, is there? I mean, there is Japan. Oh, that's another thing I needed to do. Send ships to Japan. Was I going to use the fleet that I sent to Sinai to do that? Or rather, to what was it? To this one. My timer went off, so I have to end episode. Fortunately, I didn't do anything except pick a national focus, debate, go into war with Belgium, and screw around with all my production. But I haven't done that in a while. I've been so distracted with Italy, so now I kind of have to get control of the situation again. Stop panicking and start properly doing this. It'd be awesome if I could trap some Italian divisions in there, but my troops just aren't ready yet. They're still on their way. But we at least have gotten the supply situation here sorted out, and as we move into here more, we will take away more and more of their supplies. See, look at that, 55% attrition. That's amazing. 57%. So, well, maximum anyway. I don't know. Like, maximum attrition here is... See, they're getting 31.4%, but I think the maximum is also high. Meh, I don't know. Supply is still something of a complicated beast for me, but why would you go... Why don't you go this way first, so you don't go through a low supply area? We got a lot of extra troops here now. So let's take that out. Do that. That all is working. And I'm going to take the rest of you. Stop what you're doing. And I'm going to put them on the border of Iran. So that's going to be another big target for us coming up here. Once we go through Iran, maybe we can take back the British Raj. But we should be really starting to think about how to deal with Axis. And of course we have to actually attack Italy. But hopefully we can do Iran at the same time. And we won't need to use that many troops for Italy proper. They do have probably around 120 troops, so I don't know, but we'll see. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Of course, on Twitch, I'm going to continue and do another, let's see, it's Tuesday. I'm going to do another episode of this, then I'll switch to my Japan Cannon to South America campaign. See you in a little bit. And I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did playing. Bye-bye.